I've heard it said that if you want to get off-road, drive a Land Rover. But if you want to get back home, drive a Land Cruiser. Now, I'm a fan of Land Rovers. I just love the look of them. But it is true, I think, that they don't have at least the same reputation, and I'm certain the same durability as a Toyota Land Cruiser. But that said, you do still see heaps of 60-year-old Land Rovers around, and with many of them getting off-road too. So who's to say? It's difficult, of course, to know, because many of those owners of those will probably be either enthusiasts, and so they look after them and have possibly modified or maintained them so that they're still performing well 60 years on. Or it's just a farmer and he just does his oil changes regularly and it just keeps going. But look, this is not about Land Rovers or Land Cruisers. This is in fact a drive in a Nissan Navara, which is nothing at all like either of those. And the reason I choose the Navara to go for drives really is merely in the back. You know, the Trophy has nowhere in the back that she can comfortably sit. And at the moment there's a bunch of stuff in there like water bottles and a few tools and whatever it might be. And so I don't really want her in the back sliding around or things hitting her as they move around in the back. Particularly given, of course, her fragile legs. As you know, she's had those operations on her legs and is just coming good. I don't necessarily want to have to take her back to the vet and explain that she was hit by a flying bottle of water and all of the good work was undone. But we're still part way through the preparation for the shakedown trip. As you know, if you watched the last video, we've done quite a bit of work and then we got rained off the job site. And we've had rain pretty well constantly for the last few days. It is fine today, but I've kind of been inspired, and I'll get to that in just a moment. And so I'm taking a day off any prep and we'll take a drive and I'll show you what we're up to. You know how we've sanitized the language so that, you know, organizations such as the Spastics League are called cerebral palsy or whatever it is that they're called nowadays, and we don't refer to people as cripples or retarded. Well, one thing you probably didn't know is that, do you remember in that documentary, the Monty Python Flying Circus, about the Ministry of Silly Walks? Well, of course, we've sanitized that now too, so that, because let's face it, you know, some people can't help the way they walk, and so it's a bit unfair to just say that they walk silly. Now we call it intermodal, and their headquarters is actually right here. So this is why we're here, and there's a tree out there that I've photographed plenty of times, but it always just looks like a tree sitting in some water. So we're going to try something different. It just shows how ill-prepared. Yeah, I am. It just shows how ill-prepared I am, because I came out here to get a picture of that tree, only to find that I didn't have the little ball head to attach the monitor. So I've got this Atomos Shinobi monitor. I didn't have the ball head for it, nor did I have the correct size filters. So we'll put that one to sleep for now. We'll come back and do it, but this is the tree here. Life really is like that box of chocolates. You never quite know what it is you're going to get. And today's been a bit of a disappointment. You know, I carried the bag and the tripod and the other camera and the little Pocket 3 DJI camera out where I could get a good view of that tree, only to find that I hadn't brought the right filter size, nor had I brought the little ball head. And I'll show you what I mean by that, so that I could mount the monitor, because I planned on using the monitor so I could look at the scene before taking the picture. And while I can use the viewfinder, it was also a bit of an experiment in using the monitor, which I've had for a very long time, but pretty well never used. So, bitterly disappointed, filled with regret, we're going to shoot in and grab ourselves a thick shake. We'll cry into it and we'll go back home and take ourselves off to bed. Thanks for watching.